Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Grand Theft Auto San Andreas on the Series JG. I guess I could have skipped a bit and had you guys join while we were already at that chase, and I didn't. I just jumped right into exactly where you left off. Oh well, I'm a bad Let's Play. So we're gonna do this whole mission again because this is how it works in San Andreas. You got to beat the whole mission in one go. Can be a little bit more frustrating. I see it in like every aspect of entertainment: video games, movies, film. The incredible. Like I was watching like the new Star Trek Discovery show that's on the CBS app and comparing it to the old TNG, and like people like things move faster. They're so exciting. Like current entertainment is based around like vastly reduced attention level that younger audiences have. It has to do with the fracturing of media. There's like a billion different games, a billion different TV shows. Other things change too, like all TV is now bingeable and always has like long-term plot lines. You can't just have episodic TV, blah blah blah. What am I getting at? It's the video game version of everybody has low attention span is that like you won't ever make anyone get good enough in a mission that they can beat the whole thing in one run. You break it up into little chunks. If you fail at something, you don't have to do the prerequisites to get there again. You just jump straight to the part that you failed, and then in modern GTA games, like you even get to skip to the next section. Like you never have to be good enough to beat anything. And this game doesn't work that way. Like if this part's easy for you, well, that's fine. You're gonna keep going through it over and over.
And we're meeting in the back of the motel someplace.
That's just how it's gonna be. So I'll try to get through this as quickly as I can. Having an AK makes a big difference here.
Get into position.
I know where everyone's at, and more importantly, I'm not trying to do any
Get some suppressing fire in there.
sneaking around shit. I'm just use the auto aim function as quickly as you can. Take advantage of the fact that I have an AK and they're using slightly weaker guns.
Give me some fucking covering fire.
Because I get really good. You get really good with an AK. Doing the missions where you just the gang tag stuff, so that you have lots of AK, means you tend to use lots of AK, which means you get good with AK as far as upgrading your weapon skill. I don't think you ever get to the point where you're dual wielding AK like you dual wield pistols and Uzis, but yeah, AK is a mainstay. I think there's a more powerful one. Like the M4 is probably more powerful than an AK, but you're just not going to use it constantly the way you use an AK all the time. We can certainly get to where we can beat this section fast. I can't quite beat it fast enough to avoid him going, CJ, that chop is all over us! But if I ever got that fast, I'd be happy with myself.
Come on, CJ, let's go.
Where'd I lose the health this time? I didn't even talk to the hooker, who normally takes away half of my health for some reason. Maybe she gives me herpes, maybe? I don't know.
Oh shit, what now? It's smoking rod.
Oh, and we got the super dark, because again, I loaded to where everything is really dark.
Hit the gas.
I'll probably just leave the
Hey, man, I'm running low. I got a K here. This fucking antique? Yeah, well, if it ain't the Pentagon, you got it on
It's an AK. I mean, what?
CJ, cover the rear. Man, they got smoke. See that? Yeah, that was close. Man, it's getting intense. It's getting worse out here. It's like World War VIII. Hey, CJ, watch to the left. Your left or my left?
I think I'm doing worse this time than I did last time. That car has been flaming for forever, and it just won't stop chasing us. Okay, definitely have had more health when I got to this point than I do this time.
Surprise, homeboy! Holy shit! Look at that! Yeah, we should have stayed home and watched the fucking game. Car behind us! Behind us! Put up your window! Smoke, what the fuck are you doing? Damn it, Smoke! I got soap in my eye! Smoke, you're insane! I like things clean!
That guy switching seats there.
Hey, ain't we been here before? Hey, I'm taking what options I have, alright?
Yeah. Knew that was gonna fail that time. I just didn't have enough health. I'm not good at these rail shooter portions. Like the because occasionally your aim is just thrown completely off by an impact to the car. I wasn't somebody who played a lot of those early CD system games. That's the problem. If I was playing like Sega CD games where everything worked like that, because we got this great CGI sequence of a whole bunch of video shot of a camera swinging around through an exciting setting, and then we'll cut in a clip of you blowing up a target if you shoot at the right place, but you don't control your movement, only the cursor with where you're shooting at, like that. All those terrible games that came out, yeah, I never played any of those, so I didn't get good at, like, this is the modern equivalent. It's the modern equivalent. This game's from like the 90s, isn't it? He was just telling a joke on the little buddy. This is like if everybody suddenly started yelling at the skipper for picking on Gilligan. He's just telling a joke on little buddy. I saw a twin Sweetmobile and decided it needed to be attacked. So we're gonna skip past my dialogue, yo. And there doesn't seem to be any way to skip these scenes, except that I just did. So I guess this triangle button seems to be the last thing I was trying when I finally did that.
Where the OGs at? I gotta get my brother Sweet. Hey, we're meeting in the back of the motel someplace.
Damn it. Can I just hit...
He's mine. Headshot.
Like, I got to a point where I couldn't aim at him. He was too close. He was just whacking me with his gun. Well, the hooker went down. That's a new variation on this mission. And we're gonna come out in better overall shape because she won't take half of our health away. And we just killed this OG, not Grove Street, just some other family. Yeah, that was a little different when I gunned down the hoe that time.
Bitch, huh? Just a little closer. Whore? That's going in my retirement fund. Get some suppressing fire in there. You want to get...
Oh, hold on a second here. I lost my timer for a second. Okay.
fucking covering fire. Give me that grip.
Not my most brilliant run, but more worried about getting through quickly and then
We're smoking right.
not taking a lot of damage, because we're not going to take a lot of damage against the helicopter, and then our own personal health bar doesn't matter after that. So.
This is the Los Santos Police Department. Stay where you are.
CJ, jump on that helicopter.
This is Buzzard 1. We are taking ground fire.
Not always sure how the health damage is working. Sometimes we seem to take it through armor, and sometimes we don't.
Mayday! Mayday! Buzzard 1 is going down.
Oh, no, I just lost track of the fact that we'd already done enough damage there. I'm wondering if there's any pickups on the roof here. They wouldn't matter, because again, we're past the point now where our own personal health meter matters.
Let's go.
Be a nice place to find, like, a hidden package or something. Except that just nothing stopping you from getting up here during free roam. Which is actually why you would put a hidden package here. You don't want to put hidden packages that can only be collected during story missions.
What now?
It's smoking rod.
Get in.
Yeah, I'm desperately trying to skip this. Nothing is working for this one.
Hit the gas. Hey man, I'm running low.
Alright, let's try to do a little better here if I can.
Yeah, well, if it ain't the Pentagon.
You got it off Emmett? Shit.
CJ, cover the rear. Man, it's got smoke. See that?
Damn, that was close.
Man, it's getting intense. It's getting worse out here. It's like World War VIII. Hey, CJ, watch to the left.
Your left or my left?
Hell, I don't know. Just shoot everybody.
I actually tried to go to my left, and that was not right to do.
Trouble up ahead. Call, they all over our heads, baby. CJ, watch our right.
So we're doing a little better for health this time. Still not great.
Taste of good donuts.
So the first thing, it'll be guns to the front, and then those assholes will start jumping up on top of the car.
Surprise, homeboy.
Holy shit, look at that.
Okay, good to get rid of him.
Stay home and watch the fucking game. Call behind us. Behind us. Put up your window. Smoke, what the fuck are you doing?
Damn it, Smoke. I got soap in my eye. Smoke, you're insane.
I like things.
You're insane, dude.
Slow down a little bit.
Hey, CJ, watch to the left.
Hey, ain't we been here before?
Hey, I'm taking what options I have, all right? Maybe if you have a nice word with these officers, they'll let us on our way. Heads up, brother. Hey, man, some idiot hanging off the back of the car. Somebody shoot him. Oh, shit. All I got is up here. You a bad guy. CJ, cover the rear.
I'm trying, Smoke. That had to be it. Oh, damn. All right. There's no way for me to make this go any faster either. It's not like I could get a save point closer to the motel. We have to be at Sweet's house to initiate the mission. So each of these failed runs is going as fast as I can. I mean, as fast as you can do an honest effort to beat the mission. If I just instantly died at the beginning of the losable part of the mission, it would be a faster failed run. If I was trying to do some kind of, like, could you a speed run of reuniting the families where you fail, it would probably involve getting to this point and then blowing up the car with our friends in it. But as far as an honest effort to beat the mission, I'm doing it as fast as I can. And it's taken about half of a mission per run, video per run.
Fuck you, Ryder.
Ryder, give CJ a break, man. He's practically turned the Grove around by himself. And I was just telling
really
a
is.
joke on the little nigga.
Everything you do is a joke, Ryder.
That ain't true. Right. Just chill the fuck out, man.
What about me and my ninja skills? I've mentioned them.
No bullshit. Stay cool. You know me, sweet. Cool as a Shaolin monk. Especially you, Ryder. What you mean? I resent your implication and shit.
So it took me slightly longer to get to the start point this time, because I remember last time he was still saying, I resent your implication and shit. We hadn't gotten to Big Smoke trying to smooth talk it yet. I don't know why they always start us on shotgun. I guess if you don't have an AK, yeah, if you haven't gotten all of the gang tags, a shotgun would be a pretty good weapon to use
Where
here.
the OG's at? I gotta get my brother Sweet. They were meeting in the back of the motel someplace.
That was a pretty dramatic death. He went flying. It's like a railing kill, I guess.
Go, go, go! Family, cops coming in from behind.
Well, above. I guess that's kind of from behind
Take
us.
2 positions.
That's mine. You're going down, shithead.
You're going down, shithead. Empties a whole
Get
round
some
into you,
suppressing
but
fire in there.
I'm up armored and don't even care.
Get it down, repeat, get it down. Give me some fucking covering fire.
Yeah, there are quite a few units down here.
Yeah, them my duckets now.
What took you? We're smoking Ryder.
They
What took you? Where's my ducats? I didn't really anticipate having this many failed runs at this mission either, because it's getting ugly. But I feel like we're getting real. I feel like we've been real close on several efforts.
CJ, jump on that helicopter.
This is Buzzard 1. We are taking ground fire.
Last of the kind of and I keep losing half of my health somewhere along the way without losing my armor first.
CJ, that chopper's all over us. Get it.
Mayday! Mayday! Buzzard 1 is going down.
All right,
Come on, CJ, let's go.
I'm way ahead of you, man. Hurry up.
Ah, shit, what now?
It's Smoking Ryder.
Get in.
Get in. Get in, get in, get in, get in, get in. Man,
Hit the gas.
Smoke's face in particular is just completely obscured here. Not obscured, but you know,
Hey
it's
man, I'm
really
running low.
tough to see it.
Hey, here.
This fucking antique.
Yeah, well, Emmett ain't the Pentagon.
You got it off image? Shit.
CJ, cover the rear. And they got smoke. See that?
Damn. That was close.
Try to avoid overdoing the.
Getting worse out here.
Instead of just holding the button, try to shoot when I've actually got a shot.
Hey, CJ, watch to the left.
Your left or my left?
Hell, I don't know. Just shoot everybody, motherfucker.
More bangers in blue corridor heading back to the south center.
Trouble up ahead. Call, they all
Trouble
over our
be
heads,
ahead.
baby.
Okay, that had to be.
CJ, watch our right.
Got to be doing better than I've done in the past now. Yeah. Way ahead of what we've had for health. Well, not way ahead,
Need
but
some good donuts.
a bit ahead.
Let's roll. Eyes front, CJ.
Don't even know if it makes a difference how well you do with these two.
Surprise, homeboy.
Holy shit. Look at that.
But it helps to get rid of him
Stay
fast.
home and watch the fucking game. Car behind us. Behind us. Put up your window. Smoke, what the fuck are you doing?
Damn it, Smoke. I got soap in my eye. Smoke, you're insane.
I like things clean. Hey, CJ, watch to the left.
Hey, ain't we been here before?
Hey, I'm taking what options I have, all right? Maybe if you have a nice word with these officers, they'll let us on our way. Heads up, brother. Hey, man, some idiot hanging off the back of the car. Somebody shoot him. Oh,
Okay.
Shit! All I got in my rear view is bad guys.
Doing better on health this time.
Cover the rear.
That it? That it? Because we've gotten really close before. Oh, shit.
The cage jammed.
Okay, stories.
CJ, we got to get on bird up here.
This is LSPD. Do not. Hey, what the fuck? Too low. You'll kill us all.
Back up, smoke, back up.
Hell no, I'm going
Yeah.
through.
It's gotten cutesy now.
Oh, shit.
Slow down,
Oh, I can't imagine any of these characters will die over the course of the story. Oh shit, the taste of things to come. Right out of her armpit. How the hell do we survive this? Well, if we get out of the car before it explodes.
Shit, that's gonna be a hell of a story to tell when we passing the blunt.
Damn, that was some serious shit. Woo! Fuck this. We gotta get out of here. Ryder's
Yo,
right. Everybody
Big
split up, we'll
Smoke,
meet
you
us
a
later.
good drama. A taste of cum. Haha, you see, it's a joke. We got a lot of respect, though, for that. And more importantly for me, we actually got out of that freaking mission that was driving me up the wall. I'm just curious about what things look like from over here, because I don't want to fall to my death after all this. It looks like we don't break the bridge that you can walk across, though. That's interesting. All right. And again, we're down to one mission, and we do it for sweet. And I think I know what that next mission is. I'd kind of forgotten about this mission with reuniting the families. We need to not get killed on our way home, or get a wanted level and get arrested, because it's pretty important that we save that progress so we don't have to do that mission again, because that was tricky. That's a fun one. It's a really fun one. I do get frustrated in any mission where I keep doing the first half of it easily, and then the second half I keep messing up and getting killed. That can be a bit of a frustrating thing. But at the same time, that's a fun mission. And I'm surprised that I managed to forget it, because it's a mission that I remembered from having played this game back on PS2. So having forgotten that it was coming up in this run, I might be, just with knowledge of the overall story, thinking a little too focused on the next big story twist, and rather than just remembering the missions that were kind of interesting, because that was an interesting mission. Interesting mission. So what we're going to do is, again, get a little food in our belly just to avoid... I can't worry about it too much, because we'll be loading a state later anyway, but... bitch! But the idea of having a little bit of fat so that we don't start losing muscle when we have to run around like this is wearing on my mind.
Kaka Cluckle Do, please place an order.
That's probably slightly worse than wearing the giant hamburger hat. So the Cluckin' Big Meal for $5. Cluckin' Huge Meal.
Enjoy a doodle do.
That'll be enough enough fat for us, probably. I'm a little curious about... Oh yeah, we didn't need to be worried about fat. In real life, I do need to be a little bit worried about fat. Although, I will say that being in a place where I'm a little bit worried about fat, because I'm not currently worried about dropping dead from cancer, is a good place to be. It is preferable to the place where I was, about 2 years ago or so, where, well, I really wasn't worried about my weight at all.
All top quality pieces.
So by the time we've got our armor back and
Take
our
it, hold it.
back
Love
in our save point, we'll be probably ready to call it a video, which is just as well.
There are cultists
Nice
everywhere,
stopping point
friend.
before we continue on with the story, because now I'm almost convinced I know what the next mission is, and it's the one I was kind of anticipating last time, and it is it's a pretty big turning point for the story. Up to this point, we've just been kind of raising up. I don't know why I keep dancing around spoiling it for anyone who doesn't know, but yeah, I really like this part of the story. I enjoy this whole, like, yeah, like, I'm going to go into this escapist world of being an African-American gangbanger in the 90s. Is it an ideal life to be living? No, but it's very different from the one I live in my real life, so it's kind of interesting. But um, is that sustainable for, like, a Grand Theft Auto length game? Well, neither 3 nor Vice City really had terribly long stories when you think about it, but I think neither of them, both of them, had twists. Like, this reminds me a little bit, I guess the easiest thing to say, really. Vice City is still my favorite of the 3, but I don't have, like, fond memories of any particular chunk of the game the way I have for... Oh, we got, yeah, we ended up getting a regular non-sawed-off shotgun. As an automated, we were given it power up in that last mission. So our sawed-off shotgun. Oh, it's still at 3. It's still ludicrously high. Interesting. But our AK has been reset to this much lower level than it would have been at. Anyway. But yeah, I remember having enjoyed, because easy missions and fun kind of plot scenes and just the sense that you're building your way up in this organization. I enjoyed the beginning part of Grand Theft Auto 3 before the mafia that you're with turns against you. And I enjoyed before our story is going to shift eventually, because there's too much going on for us to just keep gangbanging in, eastern Los Santos. But that feeling of the gangbanging going on. And I keep dancing around the fact that things are about to change. But things are about to change. Unless I'm strongly mistaken about what plot mission is coming next. We're about to see the first major turn in the story. Because up to this point, it's been CJ comes back from Liberty City, and his old gang has kind of lost faith in him, particularly his brother's very angry at him. And while Ryder seems to resent the success we've had since we've come back, and Big Smoke is... He's the one who's like kind of conniving and trying to think of things to do to get the Grove up. But the one that we really care about is Sweet. And Sweet has really turned around. He's like, because we've gone out of our way, even if you just do the plot missions and you don't do all this extra stuff of taking over turf, things have been moving in a positive direction for Grove Street for the first time in a long time since CJ got back. And other than Ryder, who seems just a bit resentful, but maybe we can win him over too, everyone seems pretty happy and things are moving in a positive direction. But next time, the story is going to take a turn and will eventually thrust us into visiting San Fierro and Los Venturas and just exploring what, still to this day, I believe is the biggest game world of any Grand Theft Auto game. Including Grand Theft Auto 2, where you travel to 3 different cities across the country, but like the maps for all of them are small. Grand Theft Auto 5 has a pretty big game world, but I think it's a smaller map than this game. Somebody could like let me know about that one, but I think it's actually it would actually be a smaller area. It's this is the biggest world in any Grand Theft Auto game, and we're about to get our first like major story nudge to go exploring the rest of it, if I'm not mistaken. And if I am, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do about it, because I've been talking about this around in circles for a while. So tune in next. I guess what I'm telling you is tune in next time, guys, because if you don't already know the story of this game, things are about to get interesting.